Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. uh, Today I'm very excited to bring you the portfolio building series. I've been talking about this in the past videos as well. So the reason why I delayed this series is because I wanted Nifty to retrace a bit, because it has gone up too high, and I wanted some sort of retracement before starting this portfolio building series. I do have plenty of stocks in my portfolio already, and it's going on, but I want to build a new portfolio wherein you can also start investing. It's not like a tips or anything. It's just I'll be sharing my opinion, and I will be investing in these stocks as well, and I will be building a portfolio. Okay, I will tell you everything about the rules about of building this portfolio, so that you are very clear about how to execute it if you want to. This will be the series one. So if you are not ready yet to start invest, or you want to see how this performs and then later want to invest, then you can wait for the series two, so that you can start building a portfolio later. Okay, so I mean, it's good if you can observe as well. So I'll be posting these videos. The most important thing is I won't be probably able to post all the videos, so it's better you connect with me on Telegram channel, where I'll be posting the stocks that I'll be buying for my portfolio the next trading day. So that will be kind of up to date, and even though if I miss posting a video, you can obviously track on the Telegram channel. Okay, so as I said, I gave you the reason, and I think this is a nice opportunity for us to start building our portfolio, because the Nifty has corrected quite a lot from its high. So as you can see here, let me go to Nifty. Okay, and as you can see here, it has corrected by what, it made a high somewhere here, and it has retraced by about 5%, which is quite significant. Okay, I mean, it has gone up quite high, but still it's a good area for us to look for investment opportunities. Okay, and also if you notice, it is sitting quite nicely at a good support level on the daily time frame. It was making a nice higher high and higher lows, and if you know about my 3-step price action strategy for investing and on a daily time frame, uh, you can relate very well to this structure here. The previous higher high is like will act as probably support, and if it wants to continue the same trend, it will take support from here and starts going up. Okay, so that's the expectation, and we'll be looking for those things here. Okay guys, uh, I mean, today I have added one stock to my portfolio. It's called Eris. It's Eris Life Sciences. um, I mean, I bought, as you can see here, I bought this at 584.2, which is still around the same price. If you really want to add to a portfolio, you can do so as well tomorrow maybe, and you will probably get that price. Okay, now how do we build the portfolio? That's the kind of thing that we need to look at. Okay, there are many ways of building a portfolio. Okay, and as you know, uh, there are many types of portfolio as well, so you have to really understand what kind of an investor are you. There are some investors who do not have much time, and they are more like passive investors, and they just want to put their money in there, and then they don't even bother checking, like even once a month or even quarterly. They just leave it there. That's more like passive ones. And this portfolio building series is more about active portfolio building. uh, it doesn't mean that you have to look at it every day and during the day as well. So you will have to spend at least weekly once. You have to spend some time to see how your portfolio is working, and from time to time you will have to add some stocks to your portfolio. It's not going to be a um, one time when you select few stocks and put your money in. As I said, this is more of a dynamic one and an active one, not a passive one. So you will be involved in this. It's quite interactive, so you'll be involved in this regularly. and as I said, it's not going to be like during the day as well. You have to sit in front of the computer, do all these things. What I normally do is, for especially for the portfolio building, I just place the orders previous night itself as an aftermarket order, and then it gets executed the next day if my price gets hit. So that's the whole idea. And to keep a track of a portfolio and to know the ground rules for this particular type of portfolio strategy, I have you know put this into a spreadsheet kind of a thing where you can easily track them. As I said, today 23rd, I took added this Aries Life Sciences to my portfolio, and it is still around the same price. If you want to, you can do that. Now, before jumping into these kind of nitty-gritties, let's go into the rules. Okay, the portfolio rules are very simple. I mean, it might be confusing at first, but if you just watch the video again, you will be able to understand this very clearly. Okay, and everything will be in terms of percentage. Okay, so no matter how much money you come with, whatever the investment amount you have, you just have to deal with it in percentages. What I mean by that is, here the first rule is you have to invest only 5% of your initial investment amount per stock in your portfolio. Okay, so what I mean by that is, for instance, if your initial investment amount that you want to build a portfolio is say 3 lakh rupees, then 5% of that is 15,000. So the maximum amount that you can purchase per scrip is 15,000, and whatever the quantity you get for the 15,000, you're going to buy. Okay, so that's the whole idea of this. And similarly, I mean, as I said, you can put whatever the number you want. You can put 3 lakhs, 30 lakhs, 30,000, anything. So it has to be 5% of that initial investment amount. And target 1, we normally book 50% of the profits at 18% if it's a derivative stocks. What I guess you all know derivative stocks. Basically, I mean, the stocks that have futures and options. Okay, those are the stocks we call derivative stocks, and for those stocks we book at 18%, the first target, and for non-derivative stocks it's 20%. Okay, and the target 2, the remaining 50% of the quantity, for derivative stocks we book at 25%. So for derivative stocks we are going to close the position completely when it hits 25%, and for non-derivative stocks we wait till 35%. Okay, for the remaining 50%. Stop loss is the same basically for all the stocks, which is 50% quantity will be closed at when it goes down by 20%, and stop loss too will be dependent on the portfolio performance. So we will be still left with 50% of the quantity. We are not going to completely book our losses. 50% will still be there. And why I do that, as you can see, if you notice, it's only 5% of the initial investment amount that we are investing in one single stock. Okay, and out of that only 50% will be left basically, which will be running under losses, and it's not going to deprive you from sleep. Okay, it's not going to make that much losses after you book that 20% losses. It's not going to make a huge impact on your psychology. That's why that 50% will be left, and if the overall portfolio is working better, then it's going to offset some of the losses of it. And it's basically what we're trying to do is we are giving some time as well, because it's a portfolio, it's a patience game. We have to allow time as well. At the same time, we have to be prudent and have stop losses as well. So as you can see, it's a mix of both. We are slightly aggressive, at the same time we are being protective of our investments as well, capital. Okay, so that's the whole idea. If you just come back to this video again and watch this, you'll clearly understand. The simple thing is 5% of the initial investment amount will be allocated for each scrip, and we are not going to buy everything at once. We are going to keep on adding stocks to the portfolio, whether it takes 1 week, 1 month, or whatever it is, we are going to do that. And sometimes we might have to add on to our profitable positions if situation arises, and if it's good idea that we are going to add more to that winning stocks. So these are the things. So we are going to keep on adding. Okay, so that's the whole idea. You just come back and watch the video if you didn't understand anything, or if you want to write down these rules, it's always good. if you want to join me in building this portfolio as well. As I said, this is definitely not calls or tips. This is purely my view, and I'm just sharing my uh, portfolio building strategy here, wherein I will also be investing in these stocks. And if you are interested, you can invest at your own risk. Okay, let's move on. Now, as you can see here, the current portfolio, I have only Aries Life Sciences, and for tomorrow I have identified SIS Limited to add to my portfolio, and which is a non-derivative stock. So my buy price would be 434.4. Okay, this 100, and let me tell you about this one. As you can see, the purchase date, the date will be purchasing, and the script, the what about the stock we are purchasing, what type it is. It's a non-derivative or a derivative stock. What is the buying price, percentage, quantity. I mean, it's going to be uh, it's 100%. Basically 100% is nothing but 5% allocated for that particular equity. Okay, so we're going to buy full of those, and then what is the current market price to identify the percentage profit and losses. Okay, so the next one, and as soon as we hit 20% profit, we are going to add those stocks in here, and then we'll be closing 50% of our quantity there. So as you can see, everything will be in percentage. You can fill in whatever the number you want, you come with, and what amount you want to invest. Okay, now let's look at quickly why I have selected Aries and SIS. Okay, let's go to the charts here. If you see Aries, obviously we will be looking at higher time frames when building a portfolio. Remember that you have to look at higher time frames, because we are going to give more time for the stocks to perform and reach our targets. So monthly, as you can see here, it's kind of trying to go up from this point. It made a U-turn and it didn't make a new lows here, so it started going up, and there has been some retracement, and probably expecting it to go up on a monthly time frame. So if we dive into weekly time frame, as you can see, it's pretty much clear here. After making this low here, and it didn't really go below that and closed below that, so it took quite nice support there, and then started making higher highs and higher lows. So this is higher high, and I'm expecting this to be a higher low and continuing its pattern. That's the idea I'm having there. And if you go to daily as well, so it has made a decent correction here in this leg here, and then it tried to go down here, and then we can see this rejection, and also it tried to go down again, but it couldn't even go up to this point. That shows that there is some buying pressure. That's the reason I bought this above the high of the previous day's close, which was 583.90. so I think I placed the order at 584.20, so few paise higher than the previous high. So as we want the price to break the previous day's high before entering the market. Okay, so that's the whole idea. And as you can see, we are using only pure price action for building a portfolio, and there are many ways for building portfolios actually. You can start analyzing fundamental news and all those things, but what I believe as a technical analyst is the price factors in all the uh, information out there, and it's a true reflection of the company's health. That's what I think, and that's why I only use charts and technical analysis even for portfolio building, and I have done pretty good have quite a decent returns in portfolio building, and they are really good. So I have complete faith in this technical analysis and using the charts itself for building my portfolio. And as I said, you can wait for series 1 to see how these stocks perform, and then maybe if you have gained that confidence, you can start investing from series 2. So this is it about Aries. And regarding SIS Limited, which I have shortlisted to buy for tomorrow, and today's day's high, it was 434. So as you can see here, I'll be buying when the price crosses that 434.40. I will be buying. So as soon as it breaks the previous day's high, which is current day's high. Okay, so the reason for buying this is, let's do it quickly on a monthly time frame. It's kind of taking support here. That's what I have been observing, and there is a lot of wicks around this area, and it's trying to go up. That's what I noticed from the monthly chart. on a weekly chart, as you can see here, this is a very nice support zone, right? It broke out of that level, and then it tested that, and we started rejecting on a weekly level. So that's what I think, it's coming off from very good levels. And if you go to daily charts, let me just clear off all these drawings here. uh, it was coming down here, which is like a retracement on a weekly one, and then it broke the previous swing high. Okay, it broke the previous swing high, took support, it went up, and then it's taking support from the previous swing high as well. So if you know that three-step trading strategy, you would really relate well about this strategy, and this is the reason I'm buying here. Overall, it's looking bullish on a higher time frames, and I want this to be in my portfolio. And this is the whole idea basically. So if you also want to do this, you can do so. And as I said, I'll be updating more on Telegram channels. If so, don't always expect YouTube videos. So you know how to join my Telegram channel, which is free of charge. You don't have to pay anything to join the Telegram channel, wherein you if I don't get time to post a video, definitely I will be putting what stock have shortlisted for my portfolio to buy the next day. And you very well know the rules as to when to exit, and I'll be updating this Excel as well from time to time, so that we can track our performance, the portfolio performance, and then take it from there. I guess this video helps, and please share and subscribe to my channel, and also share with your friends, and give me a thumbs up. And if you have any comments, please do so, and I will try to answer them. Okay, thank you guys, see you soon.